Yeah, I think we are live now. Hello, everyone. For everyone tuning in to watch our live stream, it would be great if you could like the live stream and go ahead and share it to your profile as well as to any groups you would think you have someone interested in these topics. Today we will be discussing studying in the UK and bringing your dependent with you. So if you think this topic is interesting and may interest any of your friends or family, please share this live stream so we can get more people to watch it who are interested in this topic. All right, let's get those viewers up a little before we start with our live stream so everyone can profit from the information we are sharing today. Okay, so we will be streaming this live stream from a few of our pages, them being 01 to Global, 01 to Arab, 01 to India, 01 to VN, 01 to Thailand, Legal Advice UK, Naomi Nguyen Official, and our YouTube account, Naomi UK Official. So please share this live stream so we get more people to watch it and profit from the free information that we will be sharing with you. All right. So if you have any questions during the live stream, please feel free to drop them in the comment box. We will try to answer all of your questions. If for time reasons we're not able to answer them all, do not worry. We'll reach out to you after the live stream. So just inbox us your question if it's more private, or leave a comment. We'll discuss it during the live stream, and we'll give you a call after the live stream if there's anything that's not answered yet. So today's topic is studying in the UK as an international student, or just being in the UK and bringing your dependent with you. And we're just waiting a little bit for a few more people to join us today so we can get started. We have this live stream streaming on several of our pages, and we will also upload it on our YouTube account, Naomi UK Official YouTube account. So make sure you subscribe our account so you will be able to watch this video later on as well. And for those just tuning in, feel free to leave any questions in the comment section, and we will try to answer all your questions during the live stream, or we'll give you a follow-up call afterwards. All right, I see our viewers growing already, and we'll be starting in a minute. All right, so today's topics: bringing your dependent with you to the UK. All right. So we're streaming today in 01 to Global, Arab, India, Vietnam, Thailand, as well as Legal Advice UK, Naomi Nguyen Official, and our YouTube account, Naomi UK Official. So please share and like this video and leave any questions in the comments for us. All right, so my name is Stephanie, and I'm from 01 to Global. We were previously known as Sky and I, and so we have over a decade of experience within the legal advice, account, and mortgage, but also in the education department. And so what we do, we are located in London, and we work closely with many universities in the UK for students to help them make their dream of studying abroad come true. But we also support and advise our customers on legal advice matters, studying in the UK, coming into the UK on different routes. And today we'll be discussing you bringing your independent with you to the UK. So we've been recently getting a lot of calls from students, from other of our customers, who would like to bring their dependent, their partner, or any of their dependents with them to the UK. So this is a topic that we have a lot of interested customers in, and we would like to discuss that topic with you in our live stream today. And this live stream will be joined by Ivy, who has been consulting students and customers on this matter for a few years now. So she has a lot of experience in this content of bringing your dependents with you. She'll be joining us and answering all your questions. But due to its restricted length of time, we might not be able to answer all your questions. So we will go on a first come, first serve basis. But please just leave any questions you have in the comment section, and we will be sending you a message or calling you right after the live stream. So like I said, this live stream is streamed on all of our pages on Facebook, but as well as our YouTube channel. So afterwards, this video will be available on YouTube. So please feel free to subscribe to our channel, so you will be able to watch this information, but also many other videos on different topics about studying in the UK or life in the UK online. All right, let us bring Ivy to our live stream, who has a lot of experience on this matter, bringing dependents into the UK. She will be advising you and sharing her knowledge with you today.
Okay, hello Stephanie. Hello everyone that's watching this live stream. Welcome to the most exciting topic of the week. As I've been getting a lot of calls and queries in terms of bringing their families with them while studying in the UK. So hopefully the live stream today, will be dissecting into the topic and make it a lot, straightforward to you guys. Yeah. My name is Ivy. I have quite a bit of a length of time in terms of consulting students from all over the world in terms of coming into the UK, as well as other English-speaking countries for their studies, and then for their job opportunity and other options to settle in the country after they graduate. So hopefully I'll be able to answer most of the questions that Stephanie received from our student today. And whichever question that I feel like I would need some more clarification on, we'll be sharing the information with you guys on the page or on our YouTube channel. And if you do give us a call, I promise I'll give you 100% of all the information that I get access to. All right.
All right. Okay, let's start with the first question we have received prior to this live stream, and that question is, who can bring a dependent?
Right, so I think I've been getting a lot of these questions mostly from our students, so people that actually think of coming into the UK for the purpose of their studies. However, there are other types of visa which allows the holders to be able to bring in the dependents, being their wife or their spouse or their children, which is, so if you are married to a British citizen and you already have your own child from another marriage, you can bring that child in as a dependent as well. If you are opening a business, let's say on the startup or innovator visa, you are allowed to bring your dependent with you. And if you were on the, let's say, the investment route, the tier 1 visa before entrepreneurship, then you are also allowed to bring your dependent into the UK while being in the UK with you. So there are a few different types of visa holders which allow us to bring in the dependents. For more clarification, then you would need to, of course, meet the requirement. For example, if to prove to the UKVI that you are married to spouse, to prove that he or she, in fact, your spouse, then of course you would need to provide a marriage certificate. Otherwise, if that is your daughter or son, then of course a birth certificate would need to be provided in order to claim that as a child and then bring him or her with you. And I think that's it for that question, Stephanie.
All right. So something in the next question, a lot of people would then ask, who counts as a dependent? Who would I be able to bring with me?
Right, so a lot of people think that you can just bring anyone in and then you can just use your, let's say, financiality to just bring in whoever it is that you want. But the UKVI say a dependent can only be either your child or your spouse. So you can't bring in your parents as a dependent. You can't bring your brothers or sisters in. You can't bring your grandmother or grandfather. So a generation which is right next to you, which is your child, and your spouse, which is the same generation with you, are the only dependents that actually counts as dependents. Otherwise, people like close family, father, mother, grandmother, grandparents, cousins, they can come and visit you either on a visitor visa or a tourist visa. So with all these kinds of visa on and also requirements or what you actually need to prove to the UKVI to be able to obtain the visa, we would be able to help with them all as well. So if you are interested in coming into the UK, not as a dependent, but if you do have any cousin or any close family or relative and friends that would like to come and see you, we're more than happy to help with the process. So yeah, hope that answered the question.
Thank you. So another questions I have received are basically about the whole process of applying as a dependent visa. How straightforward is it, and how does that look like?
Right. So if you do come as a dependent, once again, as a spouse or a child, let's say if you're a spouse and you're working in your country, you must have the right sort of leave or absence from your workplace to be able to be in the UK for the whole duration of the other spouse's course of study. For example, if I work for a bank for 10 years already and I want to come to the UK to support my husband while he's studying in the UK, I want my employers to actually write me a letter that I would be off from work for 2 years, or he will allow me to be off from work for 2 years and that I would work online and that will still comply with the workplace rules and regulation, or I would resign from that position totally just to be with my husband. And I want to prove that even though I will be allowed to work in the UK, but for the time being in the UK, what if I do not find any job due to different, workplace environment or the necessary work experience or whatever it might be, that I cannot find some kind of work which suit my availability or my ability, or I might just want to have the time to take care of the child that we're bringing with us to the UK, then I would need to have a bank statement or a bank saving account, which prove that I would be able to maintain myself and my child during this whole duration of being with my husband in the UK, while not recourse into any public funds, or we don't need to actually like the husband, which is the main visa holder in this case, would need to work more than what he's actually allowed to be able to earn us a living. So what it is that actually very, very needed as a dependent visa is just the maintenance side of thing, rather than all of the hassle that the husband actually bear when applying for his initial student visa. So you don't actually need a very high level of English. You don't really need a university to accept you or anything. Just the fact that your husband is in the UK to study and that your whole family has a saving account or some sort of fund to support that idea that cover the whole duration of the applicant's course of study, that should be enough to get you your dependent visa.
All right, thank you very much. And then speaking of work related to the question you have just answered, we do have a lot of customers asking about what their dependents are allowed to do in the UK when they bring them with them.
So if you do bring your wife over and she happens to have the right qualification, the right experience, the right level of English, ticks all the box from the employers, she can definitely get a full-time job, full-time position, and she will be entitled to all of the rights that a normal employee in the UK would be entitled to. And if you are a child that is under the age of 18, you are actually eligible for, completely free education. So you can go to a public school just like any other student, or if you are struggling with English, at 012, we do provide a service where we support young children with little English when they're trying to settle into a new school environment in the UK, while their parents are studying or working in the UK. So yeah. Just a little note on top of that as well. So usually, if you are an international student and you're under the age of 18, if you're coming here alone on your own and go to a boarding accommodation or a boarding school in the UK or staying with a host family, without your parents being in the country with you, then the tuition fee plus the boarding fee plus all the other expenses, all of that would usually add up to around £35,000 per year. So if you can come here, stay with your parents, and then get the education that usually international student would pay at least 16 or 19 thousand pounds for, that's going to be a big bonus for all the students as well. And one more thing is that if that child is a young child and happen to actually stay in the country for 7 years continuously, then that child is actually eligible to apply for settlement as well. And the whole process of that can be discussed in another live stream.
Thank you very much. I think that should have answered our students' questions. If anyone has any questions regarding this or anything is still unclear, please feel free to give us a call or send us a WhatsApp message. The number is displayed down here below, or just inbox our Facebook account or social media account from where you're watching this live stream, and we will answer all your specific cases, as this may be different for each one of you.
Just a little note for all of our students as well, because just over the course of the last 4 or 5 days, the question that I get asked a lot is that, oh, I have my husband here, I'm the wife, I have my husband here, should I study or should he study? And usually on the phone, I wouldn't be able to advise you on that question if you don't provide the specific document to me. And it's also down to your family as well. Who would be the better candidate for studying, and then who would be the other one that take care of the child while you're in the UK, or who would be more willing to study and who would be more willing to work during your time in the UK. Because obviously we want to comply with the UK VI rules and regulation. We don't just want to pick the one and then when we come here, we want the visa holder to actually comply with UK VI rules, and that you do as accordingly to your to whatever type of visa that you're holding. So for example, if you already decide that the husband is the main person that's going to be on a student visa so that you can come as a dependent, like I mentioned earlier, then this husband, as the main applicant, he has to study and complete his course, and he can only work up to 20 hours per week. And then we want to make it clear from the beginning that if the wife is the person that come in as a dependent, then she would be the one that can actually work full time and not the husband. And then because in some of the cultures, in some of the I would say in some of the cultures that I consulted for people before, they do prefer the husband to be doing everything while they can actually work and then take care of the children as well. That is not the case here, Sky. So from the beginning, you need to decide who would be the person that is going to study, and that person is only going to do one thing, one main thing, which is studying and fulfilling whatever it is that required for the course, for him to actually pass the modules and get the degree. And then, you know, the other person can work or earn living. That's the whole point behind this whole dependent. The whole thing is that the UKVI would like to, you know, act the human right, so the whole family can be together. It doesn't mean that you use this chance to actually just work on your visa. So if you're planning for both of you to be working at the same time, this is not the right type of visa for you to be on, just to be clear.
Thank you very much, Ivy, for sharing your experience and knowledge. I believe this has covered the basic information about bringing your dependent into the UK. If there are no questions left regarding dependents, I think we are done with today's live stream. But if anyone is watching this after we went live, feel free, drop us a message, drop a comment, and we'll get back to you right away to solve you and help you with your individual case on bringing your dependent to the UK.
All right. All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our page, to make sure you keep posted on any future live streams we'll be having, as we'll be having them on a daily basis on different contents, and I'm sure there will be something that you are interested in, and I'd love to see you in our inbox messages so we can help you as well in your case in coming to the UK.
All right. See you next time.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.